Hello everybody, this is Prehistoric PC. Welcome to another Prehistoric PC video. Today we are back in Prehistoric Wildlands, and if you've seen the title and if you've seen the thumbnail, you know that we're doing Triceratops. And it's Jurassic World Evolution 2 inspired. I decided to do something different, and I just got this idea to do that. And I want to do the viewing domes and the viewing galleries. I've had this idea to do a viewing gallery in Jurassic World Evolution 2 for a while now, but I just haven't fulfilled it yet. And I want to do a little valley for the viewing dome, so if you go into the viewing gallery, you can't see over into the valley, so that's what the viewing domes are for. And the entrance is attached to the viewing gallery, or at least it's supposed to be. And right now I'm building a wall for the edge of the valley, and it was supposed to be continued, and it's kind of just like a huge wall. Now I'm continuing to build onto the area with the little white line that made Jurassic King made of snow. And now I just create the wall and duplicating it up. It looks pretty good, and I'm trying to level it as best as I can. So now, yeah, now I'm just continuing along with this, and now it's even. Just continuing along with that little area and entirely just putting down the wall to make it as even as possible. I thought it looked pretty good, and I tried to line it with the terrain, and then I just realized that rocks would be the best place to use it for. And now this is the part that I really like doing with my builds, is making the river look like the river makes it the best of my ability. We don't have this in Jurassic Evolution 2, like the different types of mud and sand. It doesn't look that good. So I'm just continuing on with the mud, the sand, and the pebbles. It looks really good. I really like putting the grass as moss here and there. And this isn't my first time building the tropical section, so it was a little bit weird. And now I'm continuing on with the viewing dome. And I had the idea, since it's like a pentagon little thing, I need to count the sides actually. It's, hold on, octagon. It's an octagon. And yeah, just continuing along with that and trying to fill everything in. I wish we had some trapezoids for this, just to fill everything in. And this is just the best I could do. Now, this turned out to be a little bit, so I'm just gonna speed up and put up the music real quick. So yeah, and enjoy the build, and watch the viewing domes, and maybe if by the end of this video we can put this up on the Steam Workshop or at the end of the park build, so stay tuned. So obviously I couldn't get the straight edges of the viewing dome. I'll put up an image, and I just decided to go with the dome itself. And I tried to hide stuff with the rocks and the top with the rocks, and it turned out to be pretty good, and I thought it was alright. And it looks like a prehistoric kingdom version of the viewing dome, along with this viewing gallery. Overall, I'm really proud of my work, and I was a little bit lazy with those rocks on the side. I honestly just wanted to fill in that little gap. It wasn't supposed to be seen that much, and now I'm just filling in this valley area. It's supposed to be no trees. It's supposed to just be a vegetation valley where they can graze, you can see them, and the top area would be with the forest. And I tried to figure out how Jurassic Cannon King did the rainforest, because his terrain building was really good in this. And now I'm continuing on with the waterfall. And yeah, I'm just adding that little area. Covering stuff with moss, and adding the waterfall FX, and adding the ripples. Now we're just continuing along with the big part, which is the viewing gallery. I want to go with the Jurassic World viewing gallery because it remakes those signature dinosaur areas, curves. Why did I say dinosaur areas? I don't even. Yeah, either way, we're just continuing along with those little planters at the end and beginning, which is where we couldn't make an owl in Jurassic World Evolution 2, so that's what we got left with. And yeah, we're just continuing along the forest, and yet again, I'm just gonna cut to the music so you can enjoy this build. See ya. Yeah, so that's the end of the viewing gallery. As you can see, it has a signature roof area. And Now I added that little building to the side with the viewing domes, and I thought it looked pretty good, to be completely honest. And just continuing adding the fence, and I tried to use the same fence as Jurassic Canyon King, because he's pretty much the rainforest master at this point. And now I'm just creating the river and the habitat building, which, as you know, if you know about the channel, you know it's my best part. It's where I really do good on this. Now it suddenly started raining when I thought it looked really cool with everything else. And I'm just adding the terrain, fixing everything, and making sure it looks good. Now this is where we add a bunch of the trees to make it seem more rainforesty, and the bottom is a little valley for grazing and food and whatever. And now we're just continuing adding the dirt and everything that makes the rainforest a rainforest instead of just having grass. And this is where we made the river a really good river. Again, this is one of my favorite parts in habitat building. I think it looks really cool at the end. And yeah. Also, while you're at it, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe, as it helps out the channel a lot. And be sure to like and subscribe to Jurassic Canyon King and Jurassic, so you can catch up to the series. Next build is Jurassic Canyon Kings, and it's big. I've seen clips of it already. So yeah. Also, we're also trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, and if we could do that by the end of the month, that would be great. So now I'm just filling in the path, and I'm adding planters so I don't have to, so there's, something for everything. And it's not just dead path. I couldn't really think of that exactly. And now I'm just continuing up with the planters, but first, the stupidity barriers. I didn't really think about the mountains, now that I'm thinking about it. And yeah, now we have the planter itself. I wanted to add the walls, but I just decided to go with the fencing because it was easier. And now I added valley foliage and forest foliage as, centerpieces. And this is the albino and melanistic skins that we got. I'm really happy with how they turned out. There's 3 melanistic and 1 albino. I don't know how I hit the jackpot. I guess the odds were in my favor. And now we're just continuing on with the Triceratops Valley, and I thought it was really cool just to see him trekking through the foliage and interacting like that. I really hope we get more social interactions throughout the game, and I'm excited for the next update, which I might make a video on, I might not. And yeah, now we have this dinosaur viewing area from the viewing gallery too. It's in the clearing I created. I thought it looked really cool, and yeah, now we have the Triceratops clipping through. It's one of the buggier things about Prehistoric Kingdom. And yeah, now we have the Triceratops wading through the entire river. We have the melanistic Triceratops coming in. Again, I really like the rain. It gives it a really good feel to the atmosphere. And yeah, we have everything coming through. This is the valley. I really like how it turned out, especially with the viewing domes in the corner. Again, it looks really cool. And then this is the overview with the viewing galleries and the planters and everything else. And here's the overview of my building, the Wildlands terrarium, Jurassic and Pseudoceratops, the Protoceratops and lions, his Paraceratherium habitat, my Tarbosaurus habitat, and my Velociraptor habitat. Now we have Jurassic Canyon King's Parasaurolophus video, habitat, whatever, Jurassic's Triassic Cove, and his aviary, and that's really good. I really liked how the Alpine really segued into the tropical. We have my cove, we have my little area, we have the Carcharodontosaurus, and we have the lodge. Again, this is the end of this video. Please like and subscribe, and until next time, bye-bye.